Be tinting my windows, and I decided instead of just, slapping some tint on there, doing some cool B-roll, all that stuff, I decided that I would do a little science experiment. So let me show you my little setup here. Here's my truck with the lovely factory tint in it. I think it's like, what, 70%? It says right there. So I live in the desert, and I've got this nice, lovely black leather interior, which gets hot AF. As you can see right now, according to my truck, it's 107 degrees, which is not great. So I'm trying to combat that with some tint. Now, here's my experiment that I'm gonna run. So I've got right here behind me, I've got a little thermometer, and you could tell inside the truck right now, I'd say it's like 130, 135 degrees. It's way past 120. And I've got this just hanging. It's out of the sun, so the sun isn't like making it extra hot. So here's what I'm gonna do. This truck's been sitting out here for quite a while, probably like 3 or 4 hours in the sun. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go for a drive, and I'll go for like a 5 or 10 minute drive, and then we'll check what the temperature is, and then we'll throw the tint on and do the same kind of thing. Let it sit, and then we will check the temperature and all that. So let's get to it. If you have a Chevy or GM vehicle, you can go through your menu. There's actually a timer, and I'm gonna set that. Turn the AC on full blast. There we go. So let's go for a drive. Guys, it's been just over 6 minutes. Still got the air on full AC. And let's see what we're at here. We are right around 110 degrees in the cab. Now the thing you gotta remember is the air blows cold, but the cab is still hot. Like up here, where the air isn't blowing on you, it's still really warm. So it takes a minute for the whole cab to cool off. While I'm driving, let's talk about some theories here. So I've got two kind of theories that I've been thinking about. So one theory is the truck inside will actually be hotter once you let it sit with the tint on, because the tint's black and it's really just soaking up all that heat, and it actually makes it hotter. But once you get driving and there's something to cool it off, it'll reflect all that light and that heat, and the cab will cool off quicker. And the second theory is it'll just reflect it off and it won't be as hot, and all around it'll just be better. So those are my two kind of theories here with this whole experiment. Now I've been driving for 10 minutes. Let's check and see what the temperature is. So we are right about 100 degrees in the cab, and my vents are pointed away from this, so that's not going to skew the results, because if it's blowing right on it, it'll kind of mess with the results. I want to go to 15 minutes to see how cool the cab will get, and then we'll go slap some tint on. All right, just over 15 minutes. Let's see what the temperature is looking like. Looks like a good 90 degrees. Cool. Guys, I just finished tinting the truck and it is freaking hot. It's like 112 today, I think. It is toasty, but let's do a little walk around. Here it is, all tinted up. All the windows, back window. Looks good. Turned out pretty nice. The whole thing is 5% tint. Front windows, back windows, sun strip. It's all ceramic, nano ceramic tint. So it's the best at blocking heat and UV rays and X-rays and all that other garbage that you don't want hitting you while you're driving. Anyways, it's hot. I'm gonna wrap this up so that we can get to part 2 of the test. I got my thermometer. Things are looking promising, but I gotta put my rear view mirror back on. I don't know what this thing is next to my rear view mirror. If anybody knows what that thing is, leave a comment, let me know. I'm interested. Everybody, back at you live. This truck has been sitting out in the sun. I went showered. I was filthy while I was tinting my windows. So I went and showered. I got super sweaty. So, got the thermometer hanging. You might have got a sneak peek right there. So guess how much it helped. The tint helped to cool this truck off. Guess right now. Drop it in the comments below. Pause the video. Take a guess. How many degrees do you think it's cooler now? All right, let's see. Right below 120. So before, the needle was like way down here. It was past. I was guessing it was like 135, but it's pretty toasty. Let's turn the truck on real quick. I'll show you what the temperature is outside. I think it's a little bit hotter today too than it was. Oh my gosh, guys. 118 degrees out today. And it dropped the temperature, I mean, I'll guess like 15 degrees since we can't really read it. I mean, it's 15 degrees cooler in here, which is absolutely like mind-blowing. Okay, let's get to drive-in and we'll check on it in 5 minutes, see how much cooler it is. About 5 minutes, and it's cooled off to, wow, 105. So that's a huge difference. It feels significantly cooler in here than before. So let's keep driving and I'll see how cool it gets. My house, because I needed to take a pee. But look at this. Look what we got. Look at this guy. He's just chilling. He's a bearded dragon. Don't know how old he is. My aunt gave him to us. Truck's sitting out there. Figured I would just show you guys that since I had to stop and pee. There's my new friend right there. My daughter named him Bobby. It was so funny. I brought him in the house and the first thing she said was, Bobby! I was like, all right, guess that's his name. So let's check it one more time. Ah, look at this thing, man. This is the angle right here. This is the angle. Yeah. So after 10 minutes with the tint, we are almost to 90 degrees. And honestly, right now, this is about the time when it starts to feel comfortable and you turn your AC down a little bit and it's not on full rip anymore. So I think that's pretty impressive. Like, I did not expect it to cool off that much, that fast. Yeah, so 15 minutes, we'll check on it again. And hit that subscribe button. And it took me a lot to put this video together. I was sweating my balls off. It's 117 degrees out. No joke, 118. All right, after 15 minutes, we're down to about 87 degrees. That's pretty cool. Not only does it cool your truck off better, but man, it just looks way better, doesn't it? Like dark blue, black windows. It all kind of matches now. Black wheels. Looks way better.